Hi, guys, and welcome to Tribe by Megalobass Fishing. Tribe is a video podcast where we talk to fishermen around the U.S. about their most recent fishing adventures. We love sharing fishing content and welcoming people into the Megalobass Fishing Tribe. I want to invite you all to join the tribe. Also, new Tribe t-shirts are available anytime at megalobassfishing.com. Today, we'd like to welcome ReyRey to the podcast. ReyRey is very active on Instagram and YouTube. His YouTube channel and Instagram channels are reyreyfishing. A lot of his fishing content is out of the Texas area. Please welcome ReyRey.
All right. Hello.
What's
How's
going
it
on,
going?
ReyRey? It's going good. How about
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Just got done with class lecture with my group.
Oh, yeah? What are you studying?
Mechanical engineering at UTD.
Oh, six.
Doing-
So,
Yeah.
like mechanical systems, HVAC, and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thermodynamics,
awesome, man.
kinetic dynamics. Yeah.
What do you want to do with that?
I'll probably go into the auto industry after.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I studied architecture, and a lot of those guys that I went to school with studied car design, so that was pretty sick. Those
hmm
guys are really good with the computer and animating and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Sherman, Texas. Been here my entire life, and I didn't start fishing until I was about maybe 13, 14 years old, and um,
What got you into fishing?
well, I always went with my uncle. He always took me, but my dad and none of my family personally ever wanted to go fishing. And I just tagged along with my uncle, and he got me into it. And then one day, my mom bought me a pole because I kept telling her to buy me a fishing pole. And we went to this pond over there at my cousin's house, and that's when I caught my first bass. And it was like a decent 4-pounder, and that's what got me hooked into it.
Yeah, I think the first bass I caught was probably a 2-pounder, but I thought it was like a 4 or 5, just
Yeah.
because I didn't know anything about fishing. And then I dropped the fish because I thought it was gonna bite me.
Uh-huh.
It was just a little bass, And I'm like, I don't know if they
Yeah.
have teeth or not.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, that was dumb. So what we'll do today, we'll just go through your video, talk a little bit about it, and set us up. What are we doing here?
Oh yeah, so on this day we went to Denison Dam. I go there like at least 2 times a week, considering it's really close, maybe 10, 15-minute drive from my house. And then I met up with Poppinoutdoors to go for some stripers.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is it easy access where you're at?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Like a parking lot right out there, and you guys just
Yeah.
kind of walk down?
Parking lot.
That's not bad. How'd you connect with Popping Outdoors?
He saw my YouTube videos, and then on all my YouTube videos, I leave my Instagram link below.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he followed me, and he DM'd me and wanted to go fishing. So I was like, let's do it. And then we planned it, and we met up this day.
Awesome. All right, cool. I'll start playing a little bit, and then we'll start talking about it, okay? Let me shrink us.
What is up, everyone? I'm out here at Denison Dam with that boy Popping Outdoors.
What's up?
See if we can get a few stripers down here. We got this whole place to ourselves.
Yeah. Let's go.
See what we get.
The line is tied up down here.
Oh! Oh!
Got him on though. Good. Right, we're out here with the.
All right, so what's your setup? What are you guys throwing today?
So we're both using 12-foot rods, surf rods, and then we're just using what we call cork and jig over there. It's basically a bobber, and then maybe 3 or 4 feet of leader below it, leader line, and then we have tiny jigs on the bottom. Like I was using flukes, tiny flukes on 1 16-ounce jig heads.
How big's that leader you're throwing?
Like how long it is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like maybe 4 feet long,
Okay.
15 pound.
Oh, wow. So you're going with a 15-pound leader. Fluoro or what?
Yeah. Mono.
Mono, okay. Why do you choose mono over
Yeah.
fluoro there?
Well, I always like it because I've used fluoro before, but I don't know. I don't like the action of it. I feel like it's slower to me personally, and it just
Oh,
sinks. And
okay.
then mono, it's like lighter, and
Oh,
I like that
really?
stretch
Okay.
on mono. Yeah, like if we have a big fish on, I like how it stretches, and like if we bring it up the wall, it doesn't just snap out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. That's good to
Yeah,
know. Yeah, because there are some big fish you pull out of this dam, right?
yeah.
And so again, you're going with a 12-pound mono to a braid.
15-pound mono to 15-pound braid.
Oh, 15, 15. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome, man. And so the bait you said is just a little jig.
yeah, just jigs.
Awesome. So let's keep playing. I think you guys catch a fish here pretty soon. You guys caught a lot of fish this day.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah! Let's go! Dude! Yeah.
First one?
Let's go. First one, bro. Yeah, first one for the day. Early, too.
They were little guys this time, right?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dinks.
Is that typical for this spot?
It's either gonna be full of giants, dinks, or nothing. And this day it was mainly dinks.
Does it depend on the season?
Yeah, usually when it's colder, I feel like it's when they get bigger.
Oh, okay. Really? So during the winter they're bigger.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
What's the weather like
Also,
right now? What's the weather right now in
summer.
Texas?
hmm
What's the weather in Texas right now? Is it pretty hot or
Oh,
still
right
cold?
now,
Yeah.
it's pretty hot right now.
Oh, really? Were you
Yeah,
pa-
it's starting to.
were you part of that really cold front that went through you guys' area?
Oh, yeah, when it snowed a lot
Yeah.
for like a week maybe. We're all trapped indoors, and then like no electricity, no water for a while.
Wow. Really? What'd you guys do?
Well, my cousins and my other family, they had water and electricity, so we'd stay over there at their
Oh,
place.
wow. No way.
Yeah.
Was there any damage to your house? Like any pipes or anything?
No damage, thankfully.
Yeah. Wow. So how does
Yeah,
a
but I had neighbors that their water pipes like exploded or like
yeah.
busted or leaking. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen videos. There's so many pipes that were busting.
Yeah.
So, wasn't there something weird about like the city not being prepared for that, or like there was some political stuff going on, right?
Oh yeah. They were saying that they should have prepared better, like have backup stuff and all that, but a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah,
didn't have it. Yeah.
So they're kind of blaming the mayor there, or what?
Yeah.
Hey, going back to the video, how does a striper compare to a largemouth as far as like fighting and the bite and all that?
They're more feisty.
Are they?
I feel like they fight better. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that
Even the
sounds so
tiny
fun.
ones, even the tiny dinks, they're good fighters.
And so even the big ones fight like that too, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Were you guys prepared for a big one? I mean, I guess 15-pound is good, right?
Yeah, we were.
Have you fought a big one there before? What's your biggest?
My PB was a 15-pound striper.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jeez. And
And
that's
I caught it with a tiny rod. It was like a 6-foot rod with like a 10-pound mono on it.
No. So would you just let it run until it got tired?
Yeah, because we're pretty high up there, so I just let it get tired, and then because there's current, or when I was fishing there, when I caught it, there was like current there, so like I let the current take it down to the rocks, and then I walked it down to the rocks, and that's where I landed it.
Wow. All right, let's see who catch a fish here. Let's keep playing.
What is this? Feels a little heavier.
Oh, dude, that was a little bit better, bro. Hi.
Are there size limits on striper?
No, there isn't size limits there. It's 5 any size.
Oh, really? So it's pretty stock then.
Yeah.
Are these coming
Yeah,
from?
because there used to be
Go ahead.
there used to be like a limit where like you'd have to measure them. I think it had to be 12 inches.
Okay.
That was like a few years ago, and now they check the population and all them, and they see that they're doing really good. So
Oh,
you can take
wow.
5 fish any size. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But I mean, you want the big ones though, right? So you're letting them
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I let all those small ones go.
I don't know. It's like back and forth. I hear that you let small ones go so that they can grow, but then I also hear you let big ones grow so that they can repopulate. And like they have good genes to make more big ones. So they're like, no, take the little ones because they're not producing big fish. But I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard. What do? You just keep the big ones though, right?
Yeah, I keep the bigger ones.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. Have you ever mounted any on a wall?
No, I haven't. But I want to mount my PB, that 15-pound one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Do you have it frozen or what?
No, I just took tons of pictures of it, so they can just.
Okay. Yeah, they can reproduce it.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. Let's see. Let's keep going. I think I want to ask you about one more thing. All right, at like 30 more seconds. Let's keep playing.
Hey,
Tiny fluke.
for the guys, bro. Let's go. Man.
Oh.
Nice. Got your rhythm, dude.
Yes, sir.
That's nice.
So Poppin just said that you found your rhythm. What kind of rhythm are you doing when you're jigging for these striper? What are you doing?
So every time I throw it, I was aiming toward that right wall right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was throwing along the edge right there, and then as soon as it hit, I just bring it back really fast. Maybe pause it, and then bring it back, and then just like jerk it, kind of like make it look like really crazy for them. Yeah, because they like a lot of action. Just like trigger them.
Okay, so you're not just throwing a bobber in there and waiting. Then you're actually sitting there and you're jigging it. Yeah. And they need that action then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep playing.
Dink gang.
It takes a little bit of time. But when it's kind of like your little mini sport, you know, you could like, if people are watching your striper videos, you can put in,
Oh, like the stuff I use and all that?
yeah, you can put it like in your bio.
So right here, it's as though you and Poppin were talking about social media techniques. Is that right?
Oh yeah, he was telling me to put all the stuff I use, like the links to them, and then like below my videos, but to affiliate with like Amazon. So every time someone clicks on the link, I get like a percentage or something, or like if they buy using my links.
Oh, wow. Do you have to have some sort of contract with them, you think?
Nah, you just sign up for it.
Oh, to be an affiliate.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea. Were there any other social media techniques that he shared?
No, we were just basically talking about that.
Awesome. Are there any like techniques you have, like making sure you put hashtags or posting at certain times or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I usually put a lot of hashtags in like my Instagram posts.
Okay.
That helps reach more accounts, more people. And then usually I post like maybe 3, 4 in the afternoon, and then at night. That's usually when I do it.
Oh, okay. 3 or 4 in the afternoon, then at night, like what? Like at 7 or what?
Like at 9, 10 probably.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
What's nice about you too is that you're in Texas, so your 9 is our 7. In California. So yeah, we're eating dinner. We just got done eating dinner. We're relaxing, and then boom, we see your 9 o'clock post, right? So that's pretty good that you hit your area around 4, and then you hit our area, you know, a little later in the afternoon, but a little later in the evening, but not too late.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. And then do you guys like tagging people? I know you tag us. Is that a big thing to do too? Like tag big accounts?
Yeah, I usually tag a whole bunch of like the companies that I use.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, usually they repost them. Like yesterday, I did a post with Ducket rods.
Oh, really?
The
Nice.
rod I was using. Yeah, and then they reposted it.
Oh, that's awesome. And so have you seen your followers go up more in the summer, the winter, or just depends?
I feel like in the winter usually.
Really? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. And usually when someone else, like a big company, reposts,
Yeah.
then that's when I get followers too.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So
Yeah.
people listening, make sure you tag, make sure you're adding people and using hashtags, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Let's keep playing.
Oh,
Dude, nice.
yes, sir. Oh, you can see him hitting it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So this was your fourth fish here, looks like.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so, did you guys have specific spots you were throwing at, besides against the right-hand wall? Like, were you looking at something, or could you actually see the fish in there?
You could usually see the fish like on the surface or near the surface,
Oh,
and
really?
then we just aim at it. Yeah. Most of them were just gathering along the right wall.
Oh, I see. And so you guys are basically
Mhm.
sight fishing, then you can see where they're at and just throw in that area. I mean,
Yeah.
that whole area is probably pretty stacked, though, right?
Yeah.
Sick. Let's keep playing.
What the? This is like a headshot. Oh, what the?
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, did you see that, bro?
Yeah, that thing was huge.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, that was like some...
All right, I'm gonna try on a little jig that I tied.
So here, you're gonna throw a jig that you tied.
Yeah, I hand tied that one.
Do you hand tie a lot of your lures?
Yeah, and then this year I've been getting into more crappie fishing, so I've been tying a whole bunch more.
Oh, really? That's cool. So what's the process like for tying your own jigs?
Oh, it's basically just get oh, I have it right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you get this, and this thing basically just holds your jig head right here. So when you're spinning and tying it, it doesn't move. And then so you just put the jig head on there, and then you wrap it with a lot of string, and then you choose your colors and like fur or feathers, whatever you want to use. For that one, I was using bucktail, and then you just wrap it around, add a little bit of glue so it doesn't fall out, and then you can wrap the body around with a whole bunch of other things too. Other materials like add gloss, it's like unlimited possibilities
And
of
so
what you could do with them.
where do you get your bucktail from?
I get them from Barlow's or Cabela's in Allen. It's
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah,
an
they
hour
just have them
drive
there. Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
they don't sell them locally. Yeah,
That's pretty neat. And so then you can do different colors. And is there a specific color that hits better or a specific style that hits better?
usually white,
A white?
white and chartreuse, or white and green, or white and red.
And that's for crappie and that's for striper. Either one, huh?
Yeah. Mhm.
Awesome. Let's see if you catch one on your newly tied jig here.
Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Oh. Yes, sir. First striper on my hand-tied jig. Here's the jig.
Look at that guy. Dang, that looks sharp, man. Let me just make sure we're recording. Yep. This was your hand-tied jig we're talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is red and white, right?
Yes, sir.
And then what kind of jig head is that? You said how heavy?
I think that one, the 1/16 ounce.
Oh, okay. So let's keep playing.
Here's the jig. Heck yeah.
Just step on it. Those are pretty.
Looks all right.
Yeah, it's nice. Hey, man. I did not bring a 5-gallon tub or anything. You might have to take the strippers home if you catch them decent ones.
So he's talking about taking the striper home. How do you guys like preparing striper?
We usually just season them with like lemon pepper and then just fry them.
Oh, okay. Lemon pepper and just
Yeah.
fry it on some oil. No butter or anything like that?
A little bit.
Oh, that's good. So is it
Yeah.
different than preparing a trout or pretty much the same?
I feel like it's I feel like trout is more delicate. Like if you fry it for a little bit, then it just comes all apart.
Oh, that's
And
a
the
good question.
striper,
Yeah.
it sticks more together. It's stronger.
And what about the taste compared to a trout? Because I eat trout, but I haven't had like striper yet.
I like trout,
You like trout
but
better?
I think but I think striper is best.
Really? Striper's better than trout?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, good to know. And then what about crappie? How does that compare?
Yeah, crappie's the better. Or
Cra-
crappie's the best.
Really? Crappie's the best? I heard crappie's like
Yeah.
more buttery or something like that, right?
Yeah. I think I like crappie better than striper.
And then you like striper better than trout? So you like crappie better than trout?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need to go crappie fishing then. When you're crappie fishing, because I know you just posted a video about crappie fishing.
Yeah.
And I haven't gone crappie fishing yet. I've only fished bass, trout, and then ocean fishing. So I haven't had the opportunity to catch any crappie, but there's a lot of people that do. And I always try. I'll throw a little jig on or a crappie jig, and I'll try to just throw out there. But is there any technique you use when fishing for crappie?
Yeah, so like right now in the spring is when they go up the creeks from the lakes. So we just try to
Okay.
find creeks, and they're not really wide creeks, maybe like 10, 15 wide. And then you can just bank fish it. And all along the bank on the creeks, there's a whole bunch of brush piles usually, like trees and trunks and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, usually you just get a jig, like 1/16 ounce or 132, and then just drop it in there and just jig it up and down, and then they'll hit.
That's it. You just with a bobber, just like how you're doing right here with a striper, right? The same thing you do
Yeah.
for the crappie, but you're using like a micro rod or something like that. You don't need these big
Yeah.
giant 15. What pound line do you use when you're fishing for crappie?
6 pound, and then my rod's like 5'6".
Oh, so you got a smaller rod then too.
Yeah.
What's the advantage of a small rod? That sounds hilarious. But
Oh.
what's the advantage of having a small rod?
I feel like the advantages of having a big rod is that you can cast it like super far compared to like a tiny rod. But like the small rod is you can just it's easy to stick it through like the branches and all that because usually there's fallen trees and all that, and it's easy to
Okay.
just carry that little rod in there and just try to make it through the crevices or whatever.
How is like setting the hook on a fish? Is having a smaller rod easier to set the hook than a larger rod?
I feel like it's easier on a bigger rod.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see that because you got more power.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then when you go ice fishing, those are like the smallest rods, of course, because you don't need to cast anything. You're just pretty much dropping a line.
Yeah, that's how it kind of is for crappie. Just drop it in there. I mean, you can cast and retrieve like with a bobber, but I feel like I have more luck with just dropping the jig and brush piles.
And then just sort of shaking it a bit.
Yeah, shaking up and down, pausing, doing everything.
Reeling it in, stopping. Okay. Just
Mhm.
so when you're fishing with a jig, you want to keep the jig moving then, right?
Yeah. keep it alive.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that fish for trout and they just, put some power bait in the water and then take a nap until they get a little jingle on the bell.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a way to fish. I don't know. I get a little bored when I fish like that, but
Yeah,
it's
that's kind
better
of
than
like
nothing.
catfishing.
Yeah, catfishing too. In your area, is there a lot of catfish? I'm assuming there are, right?
Yeah, that same place, the Denison Dam where we were at,
Yeah.
like further down the river is where people usually like go camping and all that. They just throw a line out there and just sit on the bank and wait.
A little earlier in this video that we're watching, it seemed as though Poppin lost a fish. It looked like a 15-pound something, right?
Oh, yeah, he just spotted it because it surfaced. It was like a 15-pound carp. It was huge.
Big carp. Yeah, those things are huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know what some people catch too are goldfish, like really gold carp.
Oh, like the big koi.
Yeah, like a koi. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I've seen people catch those before. That's amazing. If I saw one of those, I think it was a mermaid or something, dude. I think I try to have it grant me wishes or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep playing.
I don't think I have anything either.
Yeah, it's not good, dude.
I might have a plastic bag you can put them in.
Yeah.
Oh! I had one on the jerk bait.
Yeah, that was legit, dude.
Look, you see all those stripers right there?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. That's freaking crazy, man.
Tied on this H2O baby bass
Nice.
jerk bait thing. Oh, like solid ones like go after it, but they don't commit.
Yeah.
Like if I get one on this one, it'll be a good size.
Man, they're like all right there, dude. They're like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had one hook on to that, bro.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, bro, look at that. On the jerk bait.
A small one though.
So you got a little guy on that jerkbait?
Yeah. Yeah, I switched rods as well.
Yeah, why'd you switch rods? I see that.
Yeah, because I feel like it was going to be really hard to cast that tiny jerkbait on that really big rod.
Oh,
It's like really light,
okay.
yeah. So when I switched the pole, it feels really heavy on that pole and easier to cast out.
Oh, that's a good technique, man. I like that. That's some
Mhm.
good advice. And so is it lighter line too on that pole?
Yeah, that one has 10-pound mono.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're a mono fisherman. Damn. See, I've been buying fluoro recently. I got to switch back to mono. Fluoro's so freaking expensive too.
Yeah.
It's so expensive. It's
Yeah,
like
mono I feel like the cheapest.
it is the cheapest. I gotta just have one rod with mono, one rod with fluoro, see what I like better. And I know there's like certain times you use one or the other, and we talked about that a little bit earlier, but like mono or fluoro, which one sinks faster? I can't remember.
Oh, fluoro.
Fluoro does, okay. And so mono will flow. So mono is probably better if you're fishing some sort of plug or some sort of topwater, right? Because then it's gonna stay on the top of the water.
Yeah, mono or braid.
Or braid even. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so I've been fishing with 10-pound braid, and that's pretty thin.
10-pound braid?
Yeah, that's pretty thin.
Yeah.
Whenever I go trout fishing or try to get I've been trying to get a crappie, but I haven't had any luck with crappie, but I've been using the 10-pound braid.
Yeah.
Bluegill will hit it just fine, but I don't know. Something about bluegill, they seem too small to me to take home still. If I catch like if I catch a solid bluegill, maybe I'll take it home, but I want to get a crappie. Crappie look a little bigger, they seem like they have more meat on them. They seem like it'll be easier to eat.
Yeah, they got a lot of meat on them.
How do you like eating bluegill? Have you had a bluegill?
No, I haven't had a bluegill.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I haven't eaten one either, but I don't know. Some people say they're pretty good, but I don't know. They're too little to me, so crappie's where it's at.
Yeah, they say they're tasty.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. Little panfish.
Yeah.
I'll let this keep playing.
Let's see.
Numbers today, bro. We're adding the numbers.
That quantity over quality. on the jerk bait. Another cast right after that first one. And I got another one on the jerk bait.
Get it up.
That micro rod.
Look at that. Barely hooked him. Damn, that's a drop.
A small mouth.
It might be small, but man, they're rare, dude.
What is that? Did you guys look that up after?
It looked like a smallmouth, but then like after watching it over and over again, like the pictures, I don't know, it didn't look like a smallmouth anymore. It kind of looked like a spotted one, but not quite. So I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, I'm looking at my other screen here. It's a little bigger, but yeah, it almost looks like a hybrid crappie bass mix. I'm just looking at the bottom fin there. The bottom fin looks like it has spots like a crappie. That's a funky looking fish. That's cool though.
Yeah, some type of bass, but we weren't sure what it was. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I want to fish those spillways. Is that called just like a spillway from a dam? That area?
Yeah, it's just called Denison Dam Spillway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then does it go down to a stream further down?
Yeah, it turns into like a river further down. Red River.
Okay, Red River. And then what do you catch down there in Red River?
Usually just catfish.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Are there any trout in that area?
No, not right there.
No, not
They're
unless...
further north.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the rivers where we're at sometimes have trout that are native, but not necessarily. It's usually only when they plant.
Oh, yeah.
So let's keep playing.
Woo, let's go, dude.
A small mouth.
Man, new species? Crazy, dude. Put them on me, bro. Dang.
That release.
Long release. Sheesh. Get this out.
Where'd it go?
Damn, bro.
Smoking those fish.
All the way in there, bro.
There's some pliers if you need them. Oh. Bro, it blew up on it. Look, they're blowing up on it.
Bro, that thing is...
So was this later in the day the fish started hitting topwater?
Yeah, because I was still using that jerk bait, but I was reeling it in really fast. So it was basically on the surface. Yeah, and then they were just hitting it, but they kept missing.
They end up hitting eventually though, right?
Yeah.
How many did you guys catch this day? I like lost count. You guys
I
just
lost
kept
count too.
Dude, you guys are awesome.
It was crazy.
What's the most fish you've caught in a day, you think?
In a day, probably around 20, 25 maybe.
No, you've caught more than that in one day.
I'm not sure.
Like even little babies. Yeah, I bet you've caught more than 20. Right here, you almost got 20.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah. So they're blowing up on topwater right now. Now, is it better to fish this dam in the morning, afternoon, night? So does it matter?
I have the best luck in the mornings and at night.
Oh, okay. So noontime is kind of dead.
Yeah, it gets slower. Like right there, it was in the morning. I think we met up like around 8 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep playing.
Bro, that thing was so active, bro.
Bro, they're blowing up on it. It's like a topwater.
Yeah. Yeah, right when you got into the water.
Yeah.
I like it. Just step on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Turn this out.
Let's see. Holy crap. Damn!
Oh, that's a huge one, bro.
Hell yeah. Do you think you can land it?
I got 15. Oh no, 17 on this one. Oh no, test. I got 15, right?
Yeah.
You think we can? Maybe if I pull this closer.
All right, so explain what's happening here.
Oh yeah, so he was fishing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like 2 columns of concrete right there
Right here,
in the
one
water.
one right here, and one right here.
Yeah, there's like 2 of those right there, and every now and then like the big ones gather around there, and then that's where he was fishing with that same setup, the cork and jig, and then he hooked onto like a big one, and that's what's happening. We're trying to land it.
All right, let's watch that play out.
You want to risk it?
Should we risk it for the biscuit?
You may lose it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
If I do it.
Do you want to risk it or not?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. You spin it? I'll pull it up slowly. Alright, just go slow.
Man, let's go.
Bro, it's shaking a lot. Alright. Bro, it's heavy. Bro. As long as it doesn't shake anymore. Or like halfway up. Oh! Oh! No! Stop shaking.
Oh!
What?
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping to find.
Hey.
Dude, that was a beast.
Oh.
Oh, that thing is nice. So that one you took home though, right?
Yeah, that one he took home.
Yeah, heck
That
yeah.
was a good keeper.
I'm gonna check his Instagram, see what day that was.
Yeah.
That's like 2 weeks ago, right?
Probably like a month ago.
Oh, okay, like a month ago. How long does it usually take for you to get videos out after you go fishing?
Well, it depends like how busy I am, because usually if I have like tests or exams that like upcoming, then yeah, it takes a while for me to edit them and all that.
Awesome.
Because it's like hours of fishing. It's like maybe 3-4 hours sometimes, and then I gotta like compress it down to like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. So it takes a whole bunch.
Let's skip over to 1025 here.
Find where they're at. They're along this wall right here. So you cast it towards that current right there, as close to this wall as possible. Right there. And then just bring it back. Oh, I had one. Oh. Oh, see? Oh, what? Let me see. That is awesome.
All happy.
Striper.
Yeah.
Stripers all day.
Uh-huh.
So you guys had some guests show up, huh?
Oh yeah, that's that guy, Chef Calvin. He's a friend of ours.
Oh, does he have a social media account too?
Yeah, I think it's Chef Calvin.
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
that's what his name is.
He has
Yeah.
pretty good following.
Yeah.
I'll have to check him out. How was it fishing with more people that day? Were you guys casting over each other?
Nah, not really. Because there was only maybe like 3-4 people fishing. And the place is pretty big, so we didn't get tangled up.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but sometimes it gets crazy. Maybe like 20, 30 people are fishing there, and then you can't even cast. It gets annoying.
Were you here
Especially with people with braid on them.
Oh, that's true.
It gets tangled worse.
Yeah, were you guys here on a weekend or a weekday this day?
It was a Saturday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were surprised that no one was there.
Yeah, really though.
Hmm.
Was the weather like really bad right before or what?
No, it was chilly, but it wasn't bad. It was chilly and cloudy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just one of those days you luck out.
Yeah.
I found them over here. Yeah, look, watch. I might get one right here. They're along like this wall right here. See? Look.
Oh, every time.
Just cast it this way.
Where I had that big one at?
Oh, where'd you catch that one at?
Right there between, right where that rock is. Between that rock and right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's so easy to catch them right now. Just cast it that way. Oh, I don't know. Got a little one. Oh, snap.
Oh snap, you got one.
Yeah. Heck yeah. A bigger one.
He's going in front of me.
There he goes.
What the?
So what is that?
It's like a sunfish.
They just call it a sunfish. I mean, like a like a bluegill almost, but I mean, it's a sunfish.
Yeah, bluegill, perch. Yeah, I was surprised I caught it on a fluke.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was surprised I even hook set it.
That thing's half the size. No, yeah, no shit. How did they get the mouth around it? It must have just barely got around its lip, and he said it.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Did you take that one home?
I gave it to Chef Calvin.
Oh, okay, okay.
He likes those.
Look at this. What the heck?
Nice, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That looks awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Super happy, bro.
It's a good size too.
Yeah.
Forgot the.
Don't forget the fish. Huh?
Yeah, we forgot him.
Oh shoot! All right, brother. Thank you so much for going through the video with me. Thanks for joining the tribe today. I'll send you a tribe shirt, man. How's that?
Sounds great.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Where can people see your stuff?
All right, thank you.
Well, you're on YouTube, right? You're on Instagram.
Oh yeah, reyreyfishing.
On Facebook too?
Facebook, no, I don't have Facebook.
What about TikTok?
No, TikTok either.
No dances on TikTok. All right. All right. All right, brother. We'll talk to you later. See ya.
All right, thank you.
And that was ReyRey. Thank you, ReyRey, for joining us. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but that happens sometimes, and we get through it. So we made it. Thank you for joining the tribe, guys. Till next time, keep reeling. See ya.